This video will review constructions involving rotations. The first construction is to construct a rotation, a given number of degrees, about a given point. You'll need a compass and a protractor in order to do this construction. The first step is to draw a line from the center of rotation to one of the vertices. So the given number of degrees in this particular construction, let's say, is 100. I then need to move my protractor up to my center of rotation, and I need to line it up and measure off what 100 degrees would be. Okay, I'll make a little mark out there so I know. And then I draw a line from the center of rotation out to that point, and I'm going to extend it as far as I think I need to. So now I'm just basically copying a segment, that's the construction, to make BP equal to B prime P. So in order to do that, I have to measure BP with my compass, and then I'm going to copy that segment over to the other line segment. That's basically copy a segment. I'm then going to write B prime by that point. And I'm going to repeat this process for the other vertices. So here's 100 degrees again from vertex C. And my compass doesn't extend out that far, but yours should. So I'll just, if I could do it twice. Well, there is C prime, and we'll need to do A also. And then, of course, the final step will be just to connect those points. So this triangle should definitely all be the same lengths of sides and angles as the original. So if I were to clone this and go back and check, it should be exactly the same as my original triangle, which is pretty close. Okay? So that is constructing a rotation a given number of degrees around a given point. 3 separate vertices have to be copied. The next transformation is to find the center of rotation and the number of degrees we're rotating. This is basically based on the theorem that any line that's a perpendicular bisector of the chord of a circle goes through the center of the circle. So what we're going to do is basically just get a line from one vertex to the next, from B to B prime, and let's say that this is our original and this is our image, and then I construct the perpendicular bisector of that segment. I will do this to 2 vertices, and where they intersect will be my center of rotation. So basically I'm just going to construct the perpendicular bisector of BB prime, and then I'm going to do the same thing again with another vertex. You can pick any vertex that you'd like. I'm going to pick CC prime because I don't think my compass is that big to do AA prime. Now remember, this has to be more than half the distance from C to C prime in order to work properly. Okay, and once I have that, I can make the perpendicular bisector. And I just want to make sure to extend that long enough so it intersects the other one. Okay, the intersection of the perpendicular bisectors is my center of rotation. And once I find that center of rotation, in order to get the number of degrees, I need to connect two of the corresponding vertices to that center and then measure that angle. So if I connect B and B prime to P, then I can measure that angle, making sure to line it up carefully, and it looks like that's about 70 degrees, maybe 69 or 68, depending on how thick your lines are. So that would be about 69 degrees. Okay, so those are the primary constructions you will need to know for rotations.